Hi guys, have you subscribed to this Donna Dewberry channel? Well, I'm thrilled to come on and share with you lots of lessons, but to do that, I need you to subscribe and go to notifications and ring the bell so that you're notified when I'm coming on. I have lots of special free streaming lessons that are great for you to come on live with me. So please go do that and stay tuned for the lesson. Welcome to another practice strokes, and I'm still concentrating on the FolkArt One Stroke Signature Brush Collection. This is a Donna Dewberry collection, and all the specialty brushes have roses and designs that I've painted on the handle. And then the other regular brushes that we're going to be using are lavender and white with silver ferrule and really quality bristles. All right, they're stiff when you get them. We're going to work on a Filbert today. And so I am taking out the stiffness by raking this in the water. All right, and let's start with the Filbert brush. All right, so I've got my double loader palette and I put magenta. These are all FolkArt multi-surface paints. All right, so I put magenta and wicker white and citrus green and teal. All right. So let's start with just doing, I've got just regular cardstock paper here, and I want to share with you a couple of ways to load this brush. This is a 10 Filbert brush, and it works really good for leaves and flowers. It already gives you a rounded edge, okay, when you stroke. So I'm going to pick up magenta on one side, flip the brush over, and pick up wicker white. Or it could be yellow or some other color. All right, so I'm going to stroke over here. Let's come way over here so you can see. I'm going to push down and stand up. All right, now I'm going to push, lift, push, lift. Now, so when I say that, I want you to see that I pick up more white and more magenta, but I want you to see that I'm laying down pressure, which helps blend, and stand up, which goes to a peak. All right. So it's a little blurry there. So let's get focuses because we have so much white. All right. So each time I come over here and pick up, now I can put magenta down first and stand up. All right. With the white streaks on top, but I have to get more white. All right. So look, pressure, left, pressure, left. Okay. So I want you to practice that a little bit. All right. Now, these are strokes that you should go practice, and then please show us your homework on our Donna Dewberry's official Facebook group, okay? It's Donna Dewberry's official One Stroke group on Facebook. Okay, so pressure, release, pressure, and I stand up to the chisel, pressure, lift. Okay, now what happens if you look at that close, those white streaks are in there. Now that's with the magenta down. All right, let's come here and let's do the white down. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that was enough paint to do all 5 of those. All right, now I can put some citrus green in the middle. Little dots with a handle. Or over here, I could do multiple dots. Okay, because it's a bigger flower. Now, I also want to show you that we could pull longer flower petals. And it gives you a nice rounded tip. Every time I come over here, just what you see every time I'm grabbing more paint. All right, so longer petals work too. The difference in this and a flat brush is that you get a nice rounded tip. A lot of people like that look. All right, then I can come in here, pick up more. You can come right here and add a second row. All right, let's try turning this brush over. Okay. Let's push white. The white's on top. White's on top. All right. So you could do double layers, but I probably should do those a little bit longer so they match the flower. And so, see, if you have something you don't like, you just pick up more paint and restroke. You don't erase it, you just add more. Okay, come in here. A little bit more white. A little bit more white. Okay, same thing. You can make it bigger, center. Okay. So just a fun way, we can also pick up, I picked up pink on both sides, and I could just use the chisel to do little daisies. Okay, so it just gives you a rounder instead of the way I use my flat many times, and the flat sometimes gives you a pointed tip instead of a rounded tip. All right. Okay, isn't that fun? All right, so when I say practice, let's go here. You can double load by splitting in between. All right, but when we practice across here, I want you to see that I'm pushing down and I'm sliding. Push and slide. Let's go this way. There we go. So see, you can see those tips weren't good. Let's do it again. I'm going to turn it to the left. Sometimes I could do 2 strokes. 1, 2. There we go. All right, push and stand up. Here's some short ones. Okay, so that's what happens when I don't stand the brush up. So I'm going to wipe this off, and I'm going to get teal on one side and citrus on the other. Okay, so let's come across here. Push and left, push and left. So when I say push, I mean pressure left, pressure left. Stand the brush straight up, and you'll get better tips. Okay, so we can come in here more. Each time I'm doing this, I'm coming here and here. All right, so I can come out here and pull in. Got too much paint. Out here and pull in. All right, or I can pull out here, sorry. We're gonna pressure left, pressure left. All right. So you just play around with this. You can also, let me show you this. Let's pull it down here. I can have a tip of the leaf. Okay, and I keep picking up more paint. And I can come here, 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 all the way, bigger and bigger. Start here, 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. And then I can pull the stem into here. Get a little bit of a darker teal. All right. Well, let me show you. These are good practice strokes, okay? All right, so we can go 1. It looks like a mustache. See this? And they're comma strokes. All right. And I'm going to come right here, come down right here, and come down there. over here to a point. All right. So small leaves, long leaves, and these different stroke leaves. And then also, this brush is great for scroll work. So see, I did a real long comma. I didn't do that in front of you guys. Let me do it again. Comma. More paint. Let's do another one. Put it inside. Another one inside. And again. So see, we can chisel, chisel, chisel. And when I chisel, that's on this step. It's right here on this edge. All right, and then I can pull a long stem along there. This stem right here went along there. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So those you can use script liner and work with them also. I get a pretty tip, but it's just really fun stroke work where we're using the comma, push, pressure, release, pressure, release, pressure, release. All right. So it takes a little practice. Those are just a few things you can do with a Filbert. There's lots more. I just want to share that with you today and practice your homework and share it on our Facebook group. Thanks.